and very sure of himself and ready to roll. I don't know whether he's ready to rock and roll or not. It's our old friend Mr. Ali Daruwala from the BJP. Ali Daruwala sahab, good evening. Mr. Daruwala, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Am I audible, sir?
Absolutely audible. Thank you very much, sir. Namaskar. Vande Mataram, sir. Vande Mataram. Sorry to keep you waiting, but Mr. Sudesh Bhosle was so entertaining, so entertaining. It was very difficult to let him go.
Voice is not clear, sir. Hello.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Now.
And I can't hear you. You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Would you say something? Would you say hello or something like that?
Hello.
Yes, absolutely fine.
We can hear you.
We can hear you, sir.
Yeah. Tell me, sir.
So, Ali Daruwala sahab, Mr. Modi has launched one more campaign, this time against corruption of every sort. He says this is the second revolution of India. No black money will be tolerated. No black transactions will be tolerated. And as far as India is concerned, if India is to grow, and by the way, he's absolutely right, if India is to grow as a world power, you cannot have a parallel economy that the state knows nothing about. Daruwala sahab, do you think Mr. Modi will succeed?
110%, sir. When the note bandi had happened, I know his speech. He had said, give me 50 days. Give me 50 days and I will wash the system out. And it was that time, it was very, very painstaking. There were lots of rumors flowing, there were allegations made, and we saw at the end of the day how black money was phased out. About the parallel market, it is so shameful to say, yes, there was a parallel market. There was 100% parallel market. If there was 1 rupee in the check amount, there was 1 rupee in the cash amount, which was going on in the shopkeepers, wherever. They used to like blatantly and shamelessly ask you when you went to a shop. I remember very clearly, said, what do you like to buy it, in bill or in without bill? It was so blatant and so open. With the introduction of GST, with demonetization, I can tell you now, the same shopkeepers say, sir, we do not have an option. It is GST paid. You will have to take a bill. Parallel market has been washed out, crushed and thrashed. This is what happened with the note bandi, with demonetization. And now I can assure you, Sanjeev sir and Pradeep sir, when the Prime Minister says it will not be tolerated, means people should do take it seriously. He said, jitne log lana pade main launga, and ye corruption or ye whatever this, this what is happening, this parallel thing, he is going to squash it out, and when he says it, we mean it. BJP बगैर कोई धारा विचारधारा के बात नहीं करता है सर.
Fantastic. Pradeep ji.
No, this Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, again they are continuously over the entire thing. बोले कि हमारे mobile phone ले लो, Apple phone आप ले लो. You can you don't have to snoop it through somebody else because they say they have got no Apple notification which says device compromised by state-sponsored attackers. Now, I think the government doesn't do so. Now it's state-sponsored attackers. So how do you see this? They say Pegasus से शुरू हो गया. अब शुरू करते करते आप हमारे फोन में और तरीके से घुस रहे. What is there? I mean, what is there to snoop on opposition leaders? That's what the India Alliance accuses you. Now the list is big. Raghav Chadda from the Aam Aadmi Party. You got Owaisi himself complaining. You got Rahul Gandhi complaining. You got Shashi Tharoor, Akhilesh Yadav. Daruwala sahab, does the BJP requires all the government requires to snoop on these people, opposition leaders?
Sir, Pradeep sir, Bajaj sir, I'd like to make one thing very clear. As you say, when the rule is passed, it is not passed only for the opposition. Likewise, if a phone is going to be snooped, or is going to be trapped, or whatever is going to happen, let me tell you, even I am a BJP spokesperson. There are people who are working on both sides. It can happen to both sides. And if some material is found, I've been talking to several officers. If a trail is found, you are in for big traps, sir. You are in for big trouble. But if there is nothing, you need not be scared, sir. You need not be worried. If you are not doing anything and you have not indulged yourself in any nonsense, I'm telling you, there's nothing to worry. And if you cannot prove, sir, it is 1 plus 1 is 2 and not 3 over here, sir. If trails are not found, you need not worry. The courts are open and nobody can be nailed for not doing anything wrong. If there is something, the people who are coming out and who are complaining, they need to worry. And if it is found, mind you, they will be in Tihar jail, sir. When my Prime Minister was grilled, he asked the officer, sir, that time who was in power, you know. They were, as a chief minister, he was called to grill. So that time we did not complain. We did not say that forces have been used against us. We went over there, we answered, and while going, he said, if you need me to come back, tell me. If you need to continue, I am energetic, you can continue asking me. So we walked out scot-free. We did not have andolan and we did not have agitation and streets burning down. So why is this scare? Why is this fear factor, sir? Because you have done something, that's why you are scared. अगर कोई छुपाने की गरज नहीं है, तो आप घबराते क्यों हो?
Sir, but as far as money trail is concerned, the court itself had mentioned, the Supreme Court, that there is no money trail leading to Mr. Manish Sisodia. They said personally he's got nothing, and yet he has been denied bail. So, irrespective of whether you have done something or not,
correct,
it's a bit correct of a misnomer as to what's really going on. I hope
correct.
the
the
review petition that they have filed, I hope that gives specific reasons as to why bail has been denied. Ji, Darwala sir.
I would love to answer that.
Please go ahead, sir.
As you said, sir, that no money trail has been found, nothing has been established in her personal domain. I agree with you, sir.
Yes.
No problem. But the exchequer loss that the state suffered of 3,500 crores for a wrong policy, the state exchequer has suffered a loss. So you mean to say I have not taken? So what? Getting the state in a loss? No, it's not done, sir. You are equally responsible for what you have done.
So in effect what you're really saying is, suppose the state adopts a policy, and by the way that is true also for Mr. Modi's policies, where the state has suffered a loss which it would not have suffered if the policy had not changed, then no policy change should take place. Mr. Darwala?
On what account, sir? On what account? So if there is something...
Like for example, I'll tell you, for example, earlier we used to have at least 12 to 14 players in the market who were allowed to import coal. Today, the only player who is allowed to import coal is Mr. Adani, nobody else. Isn't that creation of a monopoly leading to destruction of competition of everybody else? Mr. Darwala?
Sir, it is open tendering, and if
but only one person is given the license to import coal in India. Nobody else has that license. Only Mr. Adani has.
Sir, if that's the allegation, sir, if that is...
It's not an allegation, it's the truth. Sir, it is government policy. Nobody else has the right to import coal in India anymore except the Adani group, sir. Mr. Darwala?
Sir, it is in the public domain. You can go and surf it, sir. The requirements, the parameters that were required was fulfilled by this company. Others were, 90% of them were not even existing companies that wanted to bid for this, sir. And the foreign policies, the foreign offshore and the ports that they have to bring in the coal, the infra, everything is in order. And at that point in time, we needed the coal overnight because there was no electricity. The country would have been in darkness. It was this company who invested from its coffers and got the coal and did not mind that when is my payment going to come from the government and all that. It was the Adani who came forward and saved us from darkness, sir. That is far as my information is concerned. But if you're saying, I would definitely go back, get the subject study, and I would like to keep this for another debate. As to, I'm not aware as to this is going to be the point of discussion today.
But governments are made for making policy. My point is, sometimes a policy works, sometimes it doesn't. For instance, when we gained independence, India was not manufacturing even a pin. We were not manufacturing anything at all.
Yes.
Which is why Pandit Nehru had to adopt a policy where the state got involved through public sector units in various areas of the economy. Now, very unfortunately, that continued till 1991, Does that
Yeah.
mean Mrs. Indira Gandhi, Mr. VP Singh, prior to that Mr. Rajiv Gandhi and everybody else should be held to be criminally liable for causing such a loss to the exchequer merely because they did not open up the economy earlier? Mr. Darwala? It's a philosophical
Correct.
question.
No, it is a philosophical question. I would say yes, when we started from zero, when we started from scratch, we were not well versed. The East India Company left us with nothing. We had to form, the government had to do the funding. We did not have the big businessmen except for a few houses like the Tatas and the Bajaj and few big houses.
And
Birlas,
Birlas and the Dalmias. Yes.
correct. There were a few houses you can count on your 5 fingers. They were the investors.
Yeah, less than 5
The government
fingers, yes.
got in.
Yes.
Yeah, there were less than 5 people. They came forward. It was like philanthropy rather than that business what these people did. I can vouch for it. Later the government did it. Now we are efficient enough. We have become competent in Amrit Kal. In 75 years we have emerged. We need to change with time, sir. And I'm telling you again and again, when we keep attacking Adani, sir, it is not Adani. It is those million and million of investors.
I'm not attacking
It is
Adani.
you
I've got
and
nothing
me.
against Mr. Adani. Let's be very clear. I think Mr. Adani is doing a wonderful job. Let's be very clear. That's been my view
100%.
right
That's
from
what
day
I'm
one.
saying. It's a shareholder. It is the shareholder. It is his money. We have to be very careful when we
So
talk.
it's absolutely,
We cannot attack any office with 4 people. That Hindenburg company that
Hindenburg.
attacked the Hindenburg, sir.
And
There were
George
4
Soros.
people which had no credibility, sir. What happened? The market crashed. Billions and millions of rupees were wiped out. So you cannot be so carefree, careless when you go on a national platform like
So it
that.
happens. Mrs. Indira
Yeah.
Gandhi was attacked for her closeness first to Mr. Dhirubhai Ambani. Then later on, Mr. Swaraj Paul was seen as being very close to R.K. Dhawan. He was brought in over there. And then Mr. Rajiv Gandhi saved his friends. If you remember, Mr. H.P. Nanda and Mr. Bhartiya, they were saved by him. Otherwise, he would have taken over their companies and so on. So it happens. I don't. Let me tell you very frankly. I've been a journalist now for years and years and years. I've seen this happen. I've seen this play out again and again. Whosoever is in power is always sought to be linked to somebody or the other by the opposition.
No,
So
I don't buy this. I don't buy
this
this.
Adani thing holds no water. Let me tell you very frankly. Well, all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, today we are the 5th largest economy. By the end of next year or the beginning of 2025, we will be the 4th largest economy. We would have overtaken Germany. That's what's going to happen. Now, which is fine as far as the GDP is concerned. Mr. Darwala, my concern is, what about the per capita income? When is that going to go up? Darwala sir.
Bajaj sir, you are saying that from the 5th largest economy we may jump to 4. But
We will, not we may, we will. Even if the growth rate is the same as it is today, we will.
Yes, I will be taking you for surprise. If we reach the spot number 3, it will not be surprising because the alarm. So, Bajaj sir, I'd like to tell you one thing very clearly. The way the economy is boosting, the money that is coming, there is big money to be made for clean players. The industry is doing so well, exceptionally well. The road industry, the defense industry, the manufacturing industry, the mobile industry, the construction industry, the real estate is booming, sir. There is big money that everybody is making. There is a very positive sentiment amongst people. Sir, it's not even 1 year complete. We are limping back. As you're talking about per capita income, I would like to make myself very clear. So we are limping back. Others have not even been able to recover. Well, my take is not if others have not recovered, so I have recovered, so I'm better off than others. No, I've got nothing to do with it. We are Modi at the helm of affairs. We are going to do much better than other countries, and we are aiming at 2047 to be amongst the top 3 producers, top 3 stakeholders in the world, sir. World, not India.
There was back in Maharashtra, Supriya Sule was very. Supriya Sule said that Devendra Fadnavis ji should resign. Now that was a very strong statement from Supriya Sule. Supriya Sule says that he has betrayed the aspirations of not only the Marathas, but he has the Dhangars, the Lingayats and the Muslim reservation. Now Muslim reservation is something when Supriya Sule raised, she was appealing to some size of the population? Was she trying to provoke more action? But the worst thing, saying that Devendra Fadnavis is responsible and he should resign. He couldn't control the law and order situation in so many districts. In fact, Beed was on fire, many other Sambhajinagar, many other districts was on fire. No, nothing. So how do you see this kind of a reaction from Supriya Sule, who said Devendra Fadnavis, the Home Minister, should resign? Darwala Sahab.
Okay, responding back to what Supriya Sule said, she is attacking Devendra Fadnavis. Why is she not attacking her brother who is in the same cabinet? I did not hear. What is this, like stupidity? It was Devendra Fadnavis who presented, under whose leadership we could retain in the court. The presentation given by her government could not even sustain. It was thrown out of the High Court on the Maratha reservation issue, sir.
Out of the Supreme Court, sir, not the High Court. High Court we had already won.
No,
during
Mr.
Fadnavis' time.
Yeah, it was thrown out. But
Yes.
when we prepared it and when we send it back to the courts again, it has withhold the test of the scrutiny, and we are moving ahead. It is the court which is going to give the judgment. They should have little patience, but this little dirty politics that they do, that this one should resign and that one should resign. The Marathas are not fool. This issue has not come up. Yesterday is not raked up. Day before yesterday, very cleverly, we all know who has raked it up, who's got it back in the platform, what is happening. But as Devendra Fadnavis, Eknath Shinde, Ajit Pawar ji has appealed to the people to keep calm, not to take law and order in their hand. It is very beautifully maintained by our Deputy CM, Devendra Fadnavis ji. It is his smartness and it is his vision that this issue will also be
But sir,
taken
indeed, they
care
burned
of.
so many houses. They burned the houses of MLAs. They destroyed all the cars.
Correct.
A curfew had to be
Correct.
imposed.
Definitely, this is not done. The Maratha community has been at the helm of affairs. They had 12 chief ministers in
13.
last 50 years. 13 chief ministers. What happened? See, this is the problem. The expectation from BJP is very high. What has not happened in last 60 years, they wanted to happen in last 5 years. Yes, we will live up to the expectation. We will give justice. As far as this reservation is a very, very complex issue. It cannot be discussed just by fasting. It cannot be resolved. You have to give the government a time, and yes, you will see the result in this government, sir.
Apart from this particular incident where Supriya Sule asked for his resignation, she went on to say that Aditya Pawar thi, मैं तुम्हारा संग we ate from the same थाली में हम लोग खाए हैं, you come back. Well, like this BJP will destroy you. They destroyed Uddhav Sena, they destroyed Chand Pawar Sahab. Now they took Eknath Shinde ji along with him, and now they're going to destroy Eknath Shinde ji. That is what Supriya Sule says. BJP is going to destroy Eknath Shinde ji. You see the silence that is coming. Devendra Fadnavis ji himself is saying, me Puna in. So it's better you come back and let us all work together. They are going to ditch Eknath Shinde ji. Before that, you please jump ships and come to us. Now, how do you see this Supriya Sule? Is it threatening? Is it a lure? Or what does she mean by that? That the BJP is going to backstab Eknath Shinde?
Sir, Eknath Shinde ji is doing an exceptionally good job. We are proud and we are happy that Eknath Shinde ji had the presence of mind to join the government and do better for the community, for Thana, for the rest of Maharashtra. Likewise, Ajit Pawar ji also woke up from his slumber, from his sleep. He said being in the government, he can do much better than sitting in the opposition. Though we did not need the number, we did take him with the government because it is the injustice that would have happened to the people, the constituency where this 40 MLAs come from. Jointly putting all this number together, sir, welfare, a good job is being done in Maharashtra. Supriya Sule cannot digest the fact she is good at what she is doing and she is doing what a woman should do normally, and she is misguiding her own brother, not even realizing that the loss of crores and crores of people will suffer if the ruling party does, from whatever constituency, is not represented when they are in the government, sir. Supriya has said what she had to say. Ajit Dada is very, very senior. He is really very seasoned in politics. He's made the right choice. He's made the right decision. On the same platform and in the same breath,
Darwala Sahab.
Ji, sir.
There is speculation to the effect, and that too coming from BJP sources and BJP leaders. There have been BJP spokespersons right here on this show. इस शो के दौरान भारतीय जनता पार्टी के बहुत प्रवक्ताओं ने, बहुत नेताओं ने भी ये कहा है, फर्स्ट आई से दिस इन हिंदी, देन आई से इट अगेन इन इंग्लिश, कि जब भी शरद पवार जी विपक्ष में होते हैं तो ऐसी एजिटेशन शुरू हो जाती है महाराष्ट्र में, हर जगह पे किसी ना किसी चीज को लेकर के एजिटेशन शुरू हो जाती है. सो व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से अबाउट दैट? इज दैट ट्रू? व्हेनेवर मिस्टर पवार इज इन द ऑपोजिशन, महाराष्ट्र, देयर आर प्रोटेस्ट ऑल ओवर द प्लेस.
Sir, I would like to recommend one thing over here. Like, you know, I am very particular when it is Honorable Sharad Pawar sir, Honorable Uddhav Thackeray sir. They are the mass leader. I have got immense respect for them. This may be the sentiment of the particular pravakta or the spokesperson who said. I say this subject has always been there. You just go into the depth. The subject has always been there. It is only the timing when it has been raked up. So it happened that if Sharad Pawar ji or certain people are in opposition, this has been raked up. But now I will tell you, forget the timing, forget what Devendra Fadnavis sir, Narendra Modi ji and Amit Shah sir will once and for all. I am grateful if this thing has come up, it has raked up, and maybe before election, I am grateful it has come up. Now we will come with a logical solution to this, and this will be streamed out and it will be rolled out forever.
Is there an internal battle going on right now? Because Ajit Dada Pawar is completely silent on this. Is there an internal battle going on, which is not in the public domain obviously, between Mr. Eknath Shinde and Mr. Devendra Fadnavis? Is there a tussle going on, sir?
No, sir. Last week, if you will be, if you are aware, it was Honorable Chief Minister, sir, and Honorable Deputy CM, sir. They both went to Delhi together, and they got the Kunbi reservation, sir. To set the record right, it was these two people who stayed in Delhi, who were campaigning for last 2 days, and they got justice for the Kunbi and that 11,500 certificates that were issued, the authenticity and all that. They are seriously and with sachi imandari, they are working, and they honestly want to get a solution to this Maratha reservation fiasco that is going on in Maharashtra. Rajiv sir, Pradeep sir, we are a committed government, and we do not believe in this dirty politics, a short-time solution to any problem.
I agree. So, Pradeep ji, what happened to Mr. Jarange Patil? Has he called off his fast? Is he still on fast? What's going on? Because I could see a lot of judges, I could see Mr. Uday Samant, I could see Mr. Bachchu Kadu, I could see a lot of other ministers surrounding him right now. Will somebody tell me please if Mr. Jarange Patil is called off his fast? I'm not so sure. Darwala sir.
No, sir. I know that today it was decided in the all-party meeting that a high-power committee will go to Mr. Jarange Patil and say this issue is not as simple as he feels. But I can assure you, my Shishtamandal, the high-power committee, must have...
Oh, that's congratulations. Mr. Jarange Patil has broken his fast. Isn't that lovely? Fantastic. Wow, that is great. That is really great. I mean, because this was becoming terrible. I mean, if something had happened to him, you know, it would have been...
Yeah, Jarange Patil, I have immense respect for him. He's definitely not there. He's not a puppet to be played by anybody's hand. He is honestly working for the community.
He's given a new deadline, though.
His integrity, I respect his integrity, sir.
He's given a new deadline. He's given a deadline now till January the 2nd.
Very good, sir. I really am grateful to him, sir.
Yes.
No, so, you know, we'll go back to the center. Rahul Gandhi's campaign is, I am not Prime Minister Narendra Modi and I keep my promises. I keep my promises, that's what he says. मैं नरेंद्र मोदी नहीं हूँ और मैं अपने वादा निभाता हूँ और मैंने जो 5 राज्यों में वचन दिया है, 5 वचन, 6 वचन, 11 वचन, 7 वचन, in all the 5 states, that will be fulfilled. And that's his slogan, I am not Narendra Modi. Now how do you see that, Daruwala Sahab? Now, Narendra Modi doesn't keep his promises, that's what he's telling the people.
Sir, that is very good that Rahul Gandhi sir says this, because as I told you, he is the best campaigner for BJP, better than anyone, all of us put together. He has been campaigning for BJP, to be very honest. Whatever promises he's given, I hope he keeps it, because whatever promises BJP and Congress and AAP has given has taken the state into darkness, into backwardness and into doldrums. The Banana Republic representatives are Rahul Gandhi and Arvind Kejriwal ji. I hope they give promises and they prove in this time, in 1 year, 2 years time. I am giving my party, Narendra Modi ji's vision, Amit Shah ji's vision, the vichardhara that we have, I give 15 years. We are going to take this country to another level, another height of prosperity. And I'm giving this party, we are not there in the south, I agree, language is a barrier. And what Rahul ji is saying, what they have done in Karnataka, in New Delhi, and Punjab is a total fiasco. And you are going to see, I'm telling you, people are not fools. You and me, Pradeep sir, we the educated people cannot be fooled by this stupid wade that this party is making, sir.
But Darwala sir, they are giving vachans everywhere. 7 vachan, 11 vachan, 9 vachan. In all the 5 states, they are up with. And they, pot shots at BJP saying, तेलंगाना में बीजेपी 2% है, कैसे सरकार बनाएंगे, ये तो खाब देख रहे हैं. और आगे जाके then always including मित्रकाल. Oh, राहुल गांधी will bring मित्रकाल से आजादी, बेरोजगारी से आजादी, जुमले से आजादी. They go on reminding people, बोले कि 2 करोड़ जो एम्प्लॉयमेंट देने वाले थे हर साल, अभी 50,000 के एम्प्लॉयमेंट लेटर्स सबको बांट रहे हैं. Now this kind of, there is something that you need to also will have to tell the people about employment, berojgari, commitments toward the people. How do you see that? The 5 states elections.
Sir, as I told in our 5 state elections about the south, I give ourselves, my party, 15 years from now, that you will see the saffron in the south of India. Language was the barrier, but in MP and in Rajasthan, we are giving a tooth and fight battle to them, sir. We may be having a back foot, but not a complete back foot. It's a 50-50 ratio. We are working hard. At the end of the day, it is the people's mandate. Pradeep sir, Rajiv sir, I do not speak, I refrain from talking nonsense. I'd like to speak the truth. Yes, it is a 50-50 mandate. There are exit polls that are showing, and we are not very forceful, but we are working towards it. It is this man's hard work which we will take it to the people, and finally it is the button, it is the Janta Janardan ka Janadesh which will prove, and we are trying our level best to at least come back in 2 states with majority, sir.
I hope that happens, because at the moment it looks difficult. At the moment the Congress seems to be ahead.
I didn't say, sir. I said it's 50-50,
Yeah,
not 49-51.
Yes, but if you had a good leadership in the states, it would have been much better. In Rajasthan, for example, in Rajasthan, for example, Vasundhara ji is nowhere to be seen. In Madhya Pradesh, your star campaigners don't even mention Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan, and in Chhattisgarh, Dr. Raman Singh seems to have disappeared. So the local leadership is kind of not there as far as the BJP is concerned.
I agree, Rajiv sir. Pradeep sir, see, it is a new party. It is a party. We had 10% old people. We have got 90% of influx who have joined. But this 90%, Rajiv sir, Pradeep sir, I will not mince my words. Yes, that is the fact. We do not have local representation. Local politics is a different issue. These people have been hanging around there for last 40, 50, 60 years. They are refusing to go. We have young blood who are joining the party. We have people from all strata, all political parties who have joined. Yes, I agree that we have a new party with 70, 80, 90% of influx, with 10% taking the torchbearer ahead. Yes, it will change, and it is set to change. It is too much of burden on one man's shoulder. It is a double-engine Sarkar in Delhi where Amit Shah ji and Narendra Modi ji are the torchbearers. They are taking it, but the decision making and the trickling down will show in the results. We are being very optimistic. We should not.
I think you do very well in the Lok Sabha. On that, there is no doubt.
No doubt. I said about local politics.
As far as the state is concerned, let's see how it goes. But in any event, one very good news that Mr. Jharange Patil has broken his fast. He has also appealed to everybody to stop all agitations. He has said
violence.
He has also said that the chain fast will continue, where people will sit for say 4 hours or 6 hours, or those will continue till January the 2nd. I hope by then some solution would have been found.
100%. So this will be streamlined. We will not leave anything unturned. So this party will not leave anything unturned, and we will come with the mandate. And what you say, this has been the creator of this is a brainchild of this one and that one. Let it be anybody's brainchild, sir. I take it optimistically. We will streamline all the issues. It is the people's demand. At the end of the day, we work for the people and not for any 2, 3.
Yeah, but the only thing is we must have a separate discussion on reservations, whether or not the reservation law itself needs to be changed.
Not with me, sir.
Yeah,
I have a different school of thoughts.
I hope you are able to present that difference. That would be nice, because I don't even know whether we need reservations. But right, Mr. Darwala, thank you very much. I think we've just lost him. Thank you so much, sir. All the very best to you. Always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much. Right, so प्रदीप जी, जरंगी पाटिल साहब ने अपना फास्ट तोड़ दिया और ये कहा है जो चेन फास्ट चल रहे हैं वो अभी तक चलेंगे और 2 जनवरी तक जो है वो
2 months time.
2 months.
2 months time. That is what Charangi Patil has given.
And at the moment with us from the Congress. Right, Darwala Sahab, thank you very much. We just wanted to thank you. Darwala Sahab, thank you very much. Vande Mataram, sir. Vande Mataram.